Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm from the second group with members are first Erimita Utami, second Jenny Hendiska, and the last is Meroza Fadilah. Now we will do a presentation about the review journal. Title of journal is The Generic Science Skill Profile of 4th Grade Student on Achieved and Best Topic in Guided Inquiry Learning Module. Journal name, International Journal of Active Learning. Author of the journal are Ismi Yohana, S. Sudarmin, Sri Wardani, and Siti Nuarasikin binti Mohyadin. This journal was published in 2018 years. This research aims to identify the 4th level students' science generic skill using guided inquiry learning in SMK Raja Permaisuri Bainun. This research method is descriptive, qualitative method that explains generic science skills indicators. Furthermore, this result always indicated resource in the students' response to the guided inquiry learning that positively influences the student's science generic skills. Keywords: Achieved Best, Generic Science Skill Profile, and Guided Inquiry. Introduction. Education has been progressing and growing rapidly, and the education system now is better than the previous education system. The development of the education system in Indonesia is now implementing the curriculum in 2013 as a reference implementation of education. Curriculum 2013 aims to direct learners to master the 4 exciting core competencies that are spiritual attitudes, or social attitudes, knowledge, skill, or psychomotor domains. Learning chemistry is not only judged by the cognitive learning alone, but it needs to develop skill in thinking and acting, or commonly called as generic science skills. One of them is the achieved best, the presence of problem in everyday life that can be connected with this method. Based on this background, the problem is the research is how to profile science generic skill of student in the observation indicator, symbolic language, logical consistency, and logical inference in guided inquiry learning. The purpose of this study was to determine the profile of science generic skill of student in the observation indicator, symbolic language, logical consistency, and logic inference in guided inquiry learning. Next, methods. The research method used is descriptive qualitative method. Based on the journal, the research was conducted at SMK Raja Permaisuri Bainun in acidic and alkali materials. The experiment was carried out through several stages. The stage of research including preliminary studies, development of instruments such as observation sheets, about KGS tests, and validation of research instruments. The implementation stage of research is learning to do as much as 4 meetings. The third stage is the stage of data analysis research and summary results. The result of the research consists of 3 types of key data collection, include science generic skill profile. First, observation. Second, the symbolic language. Third, the logical consistency. And fourth, inference logic. The basic skill needed to train students scientific work so as to produce students who are able to understand the concept, solve problems and other scientific activities, and be able to learn on their own to actively and efficiently. This graphic of the average score of science generic skill every indicators. We can see logical chemistry 67, language symbolic 73, observation 81, logic inference 85. Discussion. Based on the experimental graph, several results were obtained. The result of the analysis of every aspect of science generic skill as following. First, profile of generic skills and observation. Based on figure 1, the average science generic skill of observation is about 81. That observation indicators were obtained at the level of high achievement as this skill is easy to implement basic skill learners. Thus, directly or indirectly, they gain experience even observe. According generic skill of direct and indirect observation categories easily mastered. Learning-based graded inquiry is an active learning where students are required to find answers to the allegation made of an issue to produce a concept. Graded inquiry learning is done on the identification of agent and base observation by using material that were around the school environment, so that students better understand the material to be motivated to be more active in second generic skill profile language symbolic science. Based on figure 1, the symbolic language occupies the third position in the percentage of science generic skill mean that is equal to 73. Stage inquiry method is currently holding discussion analyzing the ionization reaction, determine the acid and basic compounds of formula and knowing the difference powerful acid and base. Enrich in water microscopically. Therefore, guided inquiry learning can develop generic skill symbolic language of science student in the category. Third, profile of generic skill sense logical consistency. Indicators of logical consistency in this study is a reference to the nature of acid and base with acidity track that show the pattern of logical consistency. That is, in the aspect of these skills, learns in middle category because most learners are still looking in determining the acidity track and differentiate the strong base and a weak acid. Fourth, base skills generic sense logic inference. Based on figure 1, the average sense generic skill of logical inference learns obtained at 85. That is, the aspect of these skills learners are at a high level of achievement based on the result of the discussion related to the profile of generic sense skill in the classical mean science generic skill of learners of 76.5 to a high category. This is related to the implementation of inquiry learning model that focus on student learning and put the teacher as a facilitator, so that students will engage more actively in learning. This means that in learning chemistry at school is not enough to pay attention to cognitive aspect, but the affective aspect or scientific attitude and psychomotor or performance is also absolutely be considered as student in mastering the concept and acquiring scientific attitudes and life skills. And the last is conclusion. Based on the result of research in the journal, it can be said that this result indicated that the profile of 4th level student science generic SMK Raja Permaisuri Bainun has a friend of 81 in observation skill. Science generic skill in symbolic language indicator is obtained in a front of 73. Science generic skill of logical consistency is obtained in average of 67. Emerald science generic on logic inference indicator obtained average 85 with hack criteria. And my references is journal UNES.
Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Jenny Hendiska with ID number 1913023038. Okay, in here I will explain about review journal with our group. Okay, firstly, title of journal is a comparison of different teaching, design of acid and basis subject. Secondly, others. Isnes Lihan Ultai and Muammar Khalik. Thirdly, abstract. In this journal entitled A Comparison of Different Teaching Design of Acid-Base Subject, inability to link the acid-base concept with daily life phenomena as context highlights the need for further research on the context-based acid-base chemistry in this vein. The aim of this study of learning model and traditional exciting instruction relevant with acid and base subject and pro-surface science teachers conception and attitudes toward each other. The result denote the right strategy of effective in helping the pre-surface science teacher train their gained conception in long term memory wise 5AS learning model is an effective in achieving conceptual learning. Okay, next is keyword. Keyword in this journal is acid and bases react strategy, 5ES learning model, contextual learning, constructivism. Next, introduction. In this journal, constructivist learning theory claim that learning is an interaction between new knowledge and pre-exciting knowledge. The students pre-exciting knowledge in reality has a pivotal role in knowledge building. Hence, the context-based approach creates a need to know basis to develop coherent mental maps of knowledge and to increase the relevance of the subject. Given this advantage, report that the context-based course have the potential to improve student engagement in chemistry learning and help them to acquire a better understanding of their environment. Okay, next is methods. In this journal, because the current study investigate the effect of independent variable, the teaching intervention react for EI's learning model and traditional or exciting introduction on dependent variable, student conception and attitudes toward chemistry. It's follow quasi-experimental research design. In this journal, the sample of the study comprise of 85 PSTIs age 70 until 20 years, drawn from 3 intake Giresun University, Turkey. Data was gathered by using acid-base chemistry concept test, chemistry attitude, and experiments when questionnaire, see appendix 2 and semi-structure interview. Okay, next is result. Result of the first two research question. To answer the two research question, are there any statistically significant difference between the experimental touch by react strategy and for EI's learning model and the control group conception of acid and base subjects, and which to the teaching design have to greatest effect on the PSTS long-term memory as retention of conceptual understanding of acid and base subject. We can see on the table. Okay, next is result of the third research question. To respond the third research question, which of the teaching design positively influenced the PSTI's attitude toward chemistry? The check result and semi-structure interview are presented in the section. There was no statistically significant difference between the groups for the pre and post-test mean scores of the check. Okay, next is discussion. As in the table 2, react seem to achieve slightly better retention of understanding of the acid-base concept. This may stem for the linkages to the daily life or the PSTS that is in the teaching intervention. For example, first-hand experience searching and presenting data or information. Perhaps differently, the PSTIs seem to have interest to acid and or acetate with the existence of hydrogen. For instance, a molecular or compound with hydrogen atom is always called acid, and the molecular structure of the acid should be the same. In the point of the view, NH3 is an acid, not a base. The conceptual change in rate of react strategy and 5ES learning model indicate a significant improvement in overcoming this alternative conception, but does not completely diminish it. To sum up, average conceptual change values were found to be 0, 53 control group. Positive average change for all groups indicate that the teaching interventions somewhat help the PSTIs remedy their alternative conception of acid-base topic. Perhaps differently, even touch react strategy and 5ES learning model result in better conceptual change than did traditional or exciting instruction. Their effect were dramatically limited to replace the PCTI's alternative conceptions with the scientific ones. Okay, next is discussion of the third research question. The teaching interventions used in the current study were ineffective in positively changing the PISTS attitude toward chemistry. This may be caused by the structure of the check, which is more sensitive than 4 or 5 Likert type scale. Also, the check mentions specific factor, chemistry research and chemistry jobs, rather than general attitude toward chemistry or science. Furthermore, this may stem from the Turkish PSTS school culture or habits of teacher-centered instruction as passive receptor in terms of construing their own knowledge at student contact learning via scientific inquiry. In parallel with preferred context-based and 5ES studies, Bennett and Luben, Graeber et al. Most of the interview under investigation tended to be particularly keen on learning the subsequent chemistry lesson through the student center learning environments. strategy and 5ES learning model. Overall, all themes except for a few studies or experience or feeling denote the PICS positive attitude toward chemistry, such an chemistry between the check and the interview data may stem from the data collection instrument, for example, face-to-face structure to chemistry alternative. The PSTIs may have held dual perception or attitudes that were similar to dual conception stated by Gilbert, that is, their attitude may depend on the type of the collection instrument. Okay, next is conclusion. The results sheet further like current understanding report in relevant literature, arguing they any instruction only influence instruction-based alternative conception. Furthermore, for generalization of the acid-base theories seem to have triggered such alternative conception as acid contain H and base contain OH. Also, daily life experience somehow tend to support alternative conception and make them more robust to being replaced with scientific concept despite the context-based approach. The foregoing result reveal the REACT strategy and 5ES learning model, originally launched in the USA, need to be reversed to Turkish context. However, a longitudinal study should be implemented on how to revise and or expand them. Similarly, future studies which will test the effects of REACT strategy and 5ES learning model on different variables. Example, sample subject, scientific process skill, scientific inquiry over longer period of time, 1 semester or 1 year, may be very fruitful to get insight or their effectiveness.
Next, Amir Reza Fadilah will explain about the third journal. The title is Making the Learning of Acid-Base Concept More Relevant, a research study. With the authors are Muhammad Hugerat, Naim Najami, Riam Abu Much, Wedet Khatib, and Afi Hofstein. The abstract is, the study examines how learning acid-base concept can be made more relevant for students. It analyzes how the concepts learned in chemistry by 10th graders are aligned with their everyday lives. To approach to teaching are compared the low relevance approach or LRA and the high relevance approach or HRA. The HRA approach applies learning how chemistry materials are relevant to student daily life. The subject taught was acid and base. Keywords: introductory, laboratory instruction, hands-on learning, pedagogy, acid and base topic. Introduction. Several of the studies infer that students are insufficiently interested in chemistry and or not motivated to learn chemistry concept and topic. Learners were frequently found to perceive chemistry as irrelevant both for themselves and for the society in which they live. Science teachers in general and chemistry teachers in particular are argued to make learning science, chemistry in our case, more relevant in order to better motivate their students and interest them in learning chemistry. Three dimensions for relevance in science education are purpose, individual, societal, and vocational. The individual dimension is focused on matching the subject matter to the learner's curiosity and interest, providing students with necessary and useful skills for coping with their everyday lives today and in the future, and contributing to pupils' development of intellectual skills. The social dimension is focused on preparing pupils for self-determination and on achieving a responsibly led life in society by understanding the independence and interaction of science and society, and by developing skills for societal participation and competencies in order to contribute to society's sustainable development. The vocational dimension is focused on offering orientation for future professions and careers, preparing for further academic or vocational training, and opening up formal career change. In the following study, we adapt to pedagogical approach for teaching chemistry concept, the low relevance approach or LRA traditional process that is mainly based on conceptual approach and often ends there, and the high relevance approach or HRA alternative process that is mainly based on student experience in their lives. For example, materials used in kitchen chemistry, food chemistry, and others. These two approaches were statistically compared. Methods. The low relevance approach or LRA, one of the most key concepts in teaching chemistry in school is the acid-base topic. In accordance with this method, the student learns about acid and base in a method sequence of lessons, activities, experiments, and cover content to meet course outcome. Here, the materials used in the experiments are not from daily life, such as HNO3, H2SO4, NaOH, dan HCl. Next, the high relevance approach or HRA. In our everyday lives, we use various materials for different purposes, which we usually take for granted and do not consider what life would be like without them. One interesting exercise is to get students to think what their day would be like without any product produced by chemistry. The students study the acid-base concept in a manner relevant to their everyday lives, using materials such as vinegar as an acid and baking soda solution as a base, materials that are used every day or that represent the chemistry of everyday object. Result: the hypothesis that teaching topic in chemistry acid and base by using the relevance method or HRA brings about an improvement in student attitudes in comparison with students who were instructed use the LRA was tested in 3 stages. The first stage took place before the intervention program was implemented. It involved testing for difference in attitude towards chemistry and its study among the students in experimental or HRA and the control groups or LRA. In order to determine both groups' initial stage before one of them participate in the intervention program, the difference between the two groups was determined by means of a t-test for 2 independent samples. Discussion. Students in experimental group or HRA, in which the subject of acid and base was instructed by means of the relevance method, experienced a rise in their level of motivation and satisfaction with the respect of the study of science in comparison with students who were instructed by means of LRA. The difference between the two groups was significant. This finding is in accordance with other studies. in which the highest quality of conceptual learning occurred under condition of motivation that promotes personal growth and a reshaping of one's worldview. Conclusion. In light of these findings, it can be concluded that teaching chemistry using the HRA method increased student motivation and satisfaction and improved their attitudes towards chemistry and its study, and support the three-dimension individual, social, and vocational. On the other hand, the intervention program in which chemistry was taught to the experimental group or HRA using the relevance method improved students' achievement when studying chemistry. Here I present the reference. That's all we can say. If we say something wrong, we apologize. That's all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.